Hello friends, this is teacher JB. We're studying the book English Grammar in Use, and today we are studying Unit 44, Passive, Part 3. Passive, Part 3. Here we have two example sentences. I was offered, we were given. So past verb, past beaver plus past participle. Some verbs can have two objects. For example, give. My grandfather gave me this watch. So this is object 1 and object 2, and this is more like indirect object, and this watch is direct object. It is possible to make two passive sentences. Me, I was given this watch by my grandfather, or this watch was given to me by my grandfather. So other verbs which can have two objects are ask, offer, pay, show, and tell. When we use these verbs in passive, most often we begin with the person. I've been offered the job, but I don't think I want it. Somebody has offered me the job. You'll be given plenty of time to decide. We will give you plenty of time. I didn't see the original document, but I was shown a copy. I was shown a copy means somebody showed me a copy. Tim has an easy job. He's paid a lot of money to do very little. Somebody pays him a lot. I don't like being. The passive of doing, seeing, etc. is being done, being seen, etc. Now compare. Active. I don't like people telling me what to do. So this is active. And passive. I don't like being told what to do. So this one, people telling me, being told. Remember being taken to the zoo when I was a child. I remember somebody taking me to the zoo. Steve hates being kept waiting. He hates people keeping him waiting. We climbed over the wall without being seen, without anybody seeing it. I was born. We say I was born. Don't say I am born. I was born in Chicago. Where were you born? Not where are you born? It's a past tense. But how many babies are born every day? So this one is present. Now get. You can use get for the passive. There was a fight, but nobody got hurt. Nobody was hurt. That's passive. I don't get invited to many parties. I am not. I am surprised. I'm surprised Liz didn't get offered the job. Liz wasn't offered the job, and I was surprised by that. We use get only when things happen. For example, you cannot use get in these sentences. Jessica is liked by everybody. Don't say gets liked. This is not a happening. Peter was a mystery man. Very little was known about him. Don't say got known. We use get mainly in formal spoken English. You can use be in all situations. We also use get in the following expressions, which are not passive in meaning. Get married, get divorced, get dressed, and then get lost, get changed. So they look like passive, but they are not passive in meaning. Now complete the sentences using the correct form of the verb. Number 1, I tried to contact Tom. I called his office, but I tell that he was in a meeting. So past passive, I was told that he was in a meeting. Number 2, Amy retired from her job recently. She retired past tense.
she was, and give, gave, given. She was given a present by her colleagues. Number 3. I didn't know there was a meeting yesterday. So this is past tense. I was not. I was not. I wasn't. Tell, told, told. T-O-L-D. I wasn't told about it. Number 4. Sarah's salary is very low. I don't understand why she. Now, this is present. She is, and then paid. I don't know why she's paid so little. You will need to use this machine. Have you planned how it works? Now, so this one, it has to be, this is present perfect. Have you, okay, shown. Have you shown, but this one, you need to uh, past participle be. So have you been shown how it works? Number 6. I had an interview for a job recently. It wasn't easy. I blanked some questions that were very hard for me to answer. I had past tense. So I was, and then past participle ask is asked. I was asked some questions that were very hard for me to answer. Number 7. They didn't tell us much about the project. So enough information we were not, we weren't, we were not, and give, gave, given, we were not given enough information. Number 8. I was surprised to get the job I applied for. So this is past tense. I didn't expect to be offered it. I didn't expect to be offered it. Now complete the sentences using being plus the following verbs in the correct form. Bite, give, invite, keep, knock down, stick, treat. Okay, so the past participle is going to be bitten, gave, given, invited, and we know this is kept, and then knocked, no C-K-E-D, and stick, stuck, and then finally treated. Number 1, Steve hates being kept waiting. So being plus kept waiting. Number 2, we went to the wedding without. Okay, without is preposition. We need to use being. And then you go to the wedding without being invited. Without being invited. Number 3, I like giving presents. I also like. Okay, now you like giving. You like being given then. Being given. I like giving presents, and I also like being given them. Number 4, it's a busy road, and I don't like crossing it. I'm afraid of. Okay, after all, you need to put ing form, being, and knocked down. Knocked down. I'm afraid of being knocked down. Number 5, how do you avoid being? After avoid, you need to use ing form. And then mosquitoes. Yeah, so bitten. Bitten. How do you avoid being bitten by mosquitoes? Number 6. I'm an adult. I don't like being, now, like a child, being treated. T-R-E-A-T-E-D, like a child. You can't do anything about being, and then in a traffic jam, being stuck. Once you're stuck in a traffic jam, there's nothing you can do. So you can't do anything about being stuck in a traffic jam. Let's read the sentences one more time. Steve hates being kept waiting. We went to the wedding without being invited. I like giving presents, and I also like being given them. It's a busy road, and I don't like crossing it. I'm afraid of being knocked down. How do you avoid being bitten by mosquitoes? I'm an adult. I don't like being treated like a child. You can't do anything about being stuck in a traffic jam. Complete the sentences using get or got plus the following verbs in the correct form. Ask, the past participle is asked, break, broke, broken, hurt, and pay, paid, paid, steal, stole, stolen, sting, stung, stung, stop, stopped, stopped, S-T-O-P, double P-E-D, use, used, used. Number one, there was a fight, but nobody got hurt. So past tense was and got hurt. Alex blanked by a bee while he was sitting in the garden. So this is past tense, so got. And by bee you get stung. So S-T-U-N-G. Alex got stung by a bee while he was sitting in the garden. These tennis courts don't get, okay, first of all, get very often. Not many people want to play here, so it's gonna be used. These tennis courts don't get used very often, and not many people want to play here. I used to have a bike, but, okay, so this is past tense. It got, by a few months ago, it sounds like it got stolen. S-T-O-L-E-N. And Rachel works hard, but she doesn't. So this, after this, you need to use present form get very much. So, paid. Okay, she doesn't get paid very much. P-A-I-D. Number six, please pack these things very carefully. I don't want anything to get. And then broken. Okay, B-R-O-K-E-N. Number seven, people often want to know what my job is. I blank that questions a lot. So this is a present tense. So I get asked. I get asked that question a lot. Number eight, last night. So last night is past tense. I got by the police as I was driving home. One of the lights on my car wasn't working, so I got stopped. S-T-O-P-P-E-D. Yeah, let's read the sentences one more time. There was a fight, but nobody got hurt. Alex got stung by a bee while he was sitting in the garden. These tennis courts don't get used very often. Not many people want to play here. I used to have a bike, but it got stolen a few months ago. Rachel works hard, but she doesn't get paid very much. Please pack these things very carefully. I don't want anything to get broken. People often want to know what my job is. I get asked that question a lot. Last night, I got stopped by the police as I was driving home. One of the lights on my car wasn't working. Now complete those sentences. I have been offered a job, but I don't think I will accept it. So there's no problem. I don't get invited to many parties. Okay, now the problem is number three. Which year you born in? Which year? So this is passive tense. You were. Which year were you born in? I haven't been any information yet. So information, maybe I haven't been given any information yet. Number 5, I didn't know the way, so I got. If you do not know the way, you get lost. I got lost. So that's past tense because I didn't know the past tense. He doesn't like blank interrupted when he's speaking. So after like, you need to use ing form. I don't like, he doesn't like being interrupted when he's speaking. So this is present participle, and this is gerund. Number 7. How did the window get broken? So this is past tense, so we can use get, not got. How did the window get broken? What happened? Number 8. She is a voluntary worker. She get paid. So she does not. DOESNT. She does not get paid. Number 9. I blank born. So I was born. I was born in a small town in the north of the country. Number 10. We had to do what we did. We given any choice. We were not. The past tense, we were not. We weren't given any choice. Okay, let's read the sentences one more time. I've been offered the job, but I don't think I will accept it. I don't get invited to many parties. Which year were you born in? I haven't been given any information yet. I didn't know the way, so I got lost. He doesn't like being interrupted when he's speaking. How did a window get broken? What happened? She's a voluntary worker. She doesn't get paid. I was born in a small town in the north of the country. We had to do what we did. We weren't given any choice. Okay, friends, this is the conclusion of today's study. I will come back to you with another grammar topic as soon as possible. Until then, keep studying English and have a great day. Bye.